guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, welcome, love. If you're old, thank you for watching. So yes, I know I look a bit different, but that's because the mess under here is not what I want to show you guys. So I just thought, you know what, let me just put on some makeup, look nice, because today's topic is something different from what I normally talk about. So today we're going to be talking about how the obsession of BBL has entered South Africa, or is in South Africa at the moment. But before I get into that, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. So guys, please get yourself something to drink, water, popcorn, anything that is comfortable with you, so we can cheers. As I was still saying it, have something to drink because wow, today. So guys, today we are going to be talking about the BBL obsession that has hit South Africans. Well, it hit them a while, but I just didn't know what or how to compile the video. So obviously I'm going to be talking about a few individuals, your faves, influencers, celebrities, YouTubers, list goes on and on, depending on what you refer to them as. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is what is a BBL, so we get that out the way and so nobody is confused, because I know people just know you just take it and put in the S, that you don't really know what it is. So it says from Google, guys. So it says a BBL. So I said, what is a BBL? Meaning, it says a Brazilian butt lift is BBL. Is a surgery where a doctor transfers fat from your belly, hips, lower back, or thighs to your buttocks. That's a BBL, guys. I hope everybody understands it's a BBL and got the meaning of a BBL. So I'm going to be talking about your favorite babes. The first person I'm going to be talking about. So guys, like I was saying, we're going to be talking about your face. I'm going to post the picture up here before I discuss them. So we got the first person we're going to be talking about is Miss XO. She is a YouTuber, lifestyle YouTuber, content creator, I guess. That's just want to put it to her. She got her BBL done, is it in 2021, 2022? She looks beautiful, by the way. I don't want to lie to you guys. Miss XO did not have an S generally, if that's what you want me to put it like. Guys, I'm sorry for the background noise. They are fixing something here and I just need to give you guys those content, so I'm really sorry if you hear a lot of, you know, background noise. So one thing I forgot to say is that I don't know if it's after she got her BBL, but after that, Sissy, the whole BBL grew at a rapid pace here in South Africa. But I'm not saying she started, I'm just saying from what I saw, after her, a lot of people started getting it done. So she looks beautiful. I was still explaining that Miss XO did not have an ass before. Unfortunately, I couldn't find her before pictures. I think she deleted them off social media, but nonetheless, there's this picture here and she looks beautiful. You can see that small waist, what's this, nice curves that are proportional to her body. She looks beautiful. And funny enough, she got her BBL done here in South Africa. We love a South African babe, darling. Nonetheless, although her feedback or from what she got from getting her BBL was quite not good from other people, so I'm guessing she decided to keep quiet about what I'm about to post here. She also got her nose done, as you guys can see here. I think she made it smaller, if not anything, but she was always insecure about her nose, that people would point it out on her videos. Her nose looks somehow whatever. And on top of that, she also got her boobs done. Unfortunately, I do not have evidence for that, but I know she did get her boobs done. So because I know people are gonna come at me and say allegedly, but no, I know she got her boobs done, like that she did. And then after Miss XO, we are going to be talking about Cindy Makhathini. Funny enough, guys, Cindy had a big ass. Okay, not as big as she has now, but she did have ass curves and everything. I think she just wanted to make her waist smaller and make it a bit bigger at the back, which is not a problem. But I recently watched her podcast where she was at a podcast and she was being interviewed, and she mentioned that obviously she does hosting. She does hosting, and that men obviously pay for her appearance, or how she looks, can buy bottles, spend in the club and all that. So she did obviously change herself, meaning change herself for a purpose. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, if it's either one, you're insecure about your body, or two, you're doing it for something else. For an example, she changed her body. She got getting started hosting in the club. She just got a lot of traction. That's what I'm going to say. Nonetheless, her body is beautiful. Mwah. One of the best BBLs, along with Miss XO for me. Then the next person we're going to talk about is Cyan Bushi. This is how Cyan Bushi looked before any surgery. In high school uniform, this is how she looked. Still think she looks beautiful nonetheless. This is how Cyan Bushi looked before. Before, this is how Cyan Bushi looked before her BBL, but this is when she got lipo. But honestly, I do not see the difference there. For me, there's no, doesn't look like she ever did lipo, but that's before she did a BBL. This is how she looked after her BBL. I don't know, I still feel like her hips were a bit too high. I don't know, when it comes to BBLs, well, from what I've been seeing, most of the BBLs, why do they make the hip or the S or some too high, like here by the waist? It just looks, it doesn't look proportional to the body, the rest of the body. um Honestly, from her before picture to her after picture, there's really no difference for me. It's just that she looks flatter, and her stomach area, that's it, and a bit smaller. Then under her picture, Usa and Bougie, someone decided to comment and be like, the problem is they do lipo and people are, and they do not maintain it. Doing lipo is like working out once. You see the results and you start eating but it goes back to square one. That is true, guys. Did you guys see Ibijola and Bougie after she went out of surgery from doing her BBL? Her meat, she was spicy. It's the video that went viral. She was spicing her meat with tomato, mayonnaise, a lot of spices and whatever. And from what I've known, she just got a BBL done. She should have stayed away from those things. So I'm also not surprised that she also decided to do a gastric sleeve. This is how she looks after her gastric sleeve. Nonetheless, she looks beautiful. She just looks like Kim Kardashian for me. And one thing I want to say is that whatever I'm saying in the video or what I've said in the video, I don't hate anyone. I'm just trying to state my honest opinion on what other people do feel about it. So I was still saying, the next person we're also going to talk about is Mihlali. This is how Mihlali looked before. This is how Mihlali looks after. She mustn't lie to us and say it's from the gym. She must not lie to us and say it's from the gym. But for Umuhlali, I'll just say alleged, because I'm Subiwa and we are yet not sure if she actually got the BBL done. But from her body, no girl. According to us, but I'm going to say alleged because we don't have any evidence of her. Other people, at least we have evidence of them showing us doing this and all that and letting us know. For her, it's alleged. I'm not going to say much, but according to off up. The next person we're going to be talking about, of course, is Sithelo Wandi. With Sthelo's pictures, guys, I'm not sure if YouTube is gonna cut them out or what, but just this is her before. Let me read what she said in her before. She's like, firstly, outline. She said, firstly, I wish I would reject the surgery stigma. We seem to pass on. We seem to pass on. There's absolutely nothing wrong with giving yourself a makeover. It's really each to their own when it comes to such, and after 3 kids, this was the best decision and the best reward I could have given myself. After spending the past 2 months doing some diet planning and endless takeouts, I was finally able to gain enough weight and fat to perform the procedure I wanted. My hip dips must have been my biggest struggle, and also just achieving my desired shape. A mommy makeover and a BBL for me. You know, I did Google of what a mommy makeover is. I'm gonna post it up here. It's basically like breast reduction, vagina rejuvenation, some lipo, and that they don't really talk about the fat that much. But honestly, guys, of course a mommy makeover. If I had 3 kids and my boobs are sagging, I have the worst belly fat, my ass just looks somehow, I'm bound to get again my ass also fixed in the mix of the whole mommy makeover. So yes, I loved her message for that. I don't want to lie. Still believe one of, so her after picture, I'm just gonna post a little bit and then I'm gonna remove it here, a little bit, and I'm gonna remove it because YouTube, guys, is gonna kill me with these people. Like, there's no way. One thing I will say as well, You know when they say they worked magic on her body, they worked magic. Let me post a picture of her in full clothing outfit. This is how she looks. They worked magic on Sithelo's body. I don't want to lie, she looks beautiful. One of the best BBL from me. From me, the best. I don't want to lie to you. Sithelo, listen, best. And I don't feel like she needed to explain herself. Honestly, if you're a mom and you're going to fix your body, whatever, I understand where you're coming from. You've had kids, your body has changed how many times? So it makes sense. So I understand where she's coming from. It's not because I'm being biased or I like her or whatever, or I feel somehow, but I just feel like it's the best decision because you're not planning to have any more kids. You have breastfed enough. There is no any other changes that's going to happen to your body because you're not planning to have kids. So it's the best thing. And most doctors will advise you, or surgeons, or when you go for surgery, that have surgery after you have had kids so your results last longer. Because now if you're going to have a BBL now, boobs, everything done, stomach, once you get pregnant, what's going to happen to you? It feels like you've wasted that money all over again, because your boobs are going to sag now for breastfeeding, your stomach, I don't want to even talk about it, the ass, because maybe the ass is fat. It's not like it's an implant. It's an implant, it's a different story. So yeah guys, but one thing I'll say, magic on her body. Then the next person we're going to talk about is Eva Mudika. You guys can see again, that's her body right there. Eva mentioned that she went to Turkey. She went to Turkey to get obviously lipo done, and she realized she did not like it, so she just might as well wait for BBL. She also did her teeth there in Turkey, just so you guys know. Man, I don't want to say anything, but like I said, when they do, I don't know if it's me, but from what I've observed in a BBL, why do they make the hips higher, or they by the king? No, kidding, is hips or what? They by the waist there. They're so high, you can just see that this is a BBL. You don't need to even try and justify it and look. You can just see that this is a BBL. Some people's BBLs are natural. Like take your Miss XO, who else? Miss XO and Sithelo. Like if I didn't know Miss EXO or Sithelo, I would have never known that they had a BBL. That looks so natural. Like it's not that I like them, but it looks so natural, guys. Huh? If we don't do like so natural. So Eva, I mean, she looks good. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, no. For me, then the next person we are going to be talking about is Wandi. I'm gonna post a picture up here. Her before and after is there, and the same thing that I explained about the whole hips thing. Why are they that thing? And people are saying that's her body structure. Yes, I can see it's her body structure, but if I go to surgery and I say what I want and you give me my body structure, I know. On top of that, this is a picture she took in the mirror. Honestly, I think she's not it doesn't, she looks nice, don't get me wrong. Mostly I like her makeover. It's just her face matches her old body, not her new body, and on top of that, she just looks unproportional. My like, I want to understand, when surgeons make your waist from being this big to being this small, do your organs inside, are they not squashed? Do they fit? Like what is the story with it? Because I don't understand, you know. On top of that, of course, we think she just did a BBL. No, she also did her nose, darling. I'm gonna post it here, her before and after. I just feel like she was peer pressured into doing. Remember, she works in the stripper, so again, she works as a stripper in a club in Nigeria. Well, that's the thing we had the last time. She sees the people that are there, how they look. So I wouldn't be surprised if she was also pressured into doing it. She said her body was fine the last time she was watching, so I'm sure she decided to transform her body, which is nothing wrong. But I'm gonna read a comment here. They're like, the hips are too high. Why it looks like Eva Mudika's BBL. S is in the shoulder, Sana. The same thing I said, guys. Like, you know. But nonetheless, she looks beautiful. But guys, is it worth it? Like the whole, is it even worth it? But asikho lapho. Next is Gogo's Koteni. There's a video of Gogo's Koteni here. She went to the same clinic as Sithelo Wandi to get her body done. She says she went to go and do that. This is her message to Mapepandaba. At the moment, I did not like my tummy, and you know, after having kids, your body changes. I had hip dips too. I'm still young. Okay, I didn't throw bones. So she told Abantu that she went to go and do a lipo, but why is she mentioning a hip dips? Meaning she's going to do a PB almost. She does no need to mention the hip dips. I think she's also trying to justify why she's going to do it. She could have just said, guys, I went for a mommy makeover. That's it. Would have just said, okay, it's fine. But her putting this message up is her trying to justify herself. But as nonetheless, we are happy to see or want to see her results and how she looks. But one thing I want to emphasize is, guys, just because we went to the same clinic doesn't mean we're going to come out with the same results. I'm going to come back to that later on. Let me mention. The next person we're also going to talking about Doro. I'm going to post the picture in black. You can see the little situation, fupa. And then I'm going to post the picture here where she's wearing a Gucci thing. Why is there a fupa ngati, a fupa there? Why is it there? Why is it there? I went to surgery. I must look flat, hourglass. There's no fat that needs to be there. But anyway, it's the same thing. No, I'm gonna post Ino's pictures here. The S looks like it's there in the eye. Guys, and you guys say you look good. People must stop lying to us. I'm also gonna use another example. La Joy, same thing. She did not need the whole transformation of a baby. If you see how she looks, I'm gonna post a picture up here, but I'm not gonna say anything nonetheless. But the ass also is just looks like yabo. Alright, guys. So of course, as you know, I'm gonna add my little 2 cents and close it off. BBL is growing at a rapid pace here in South Africa. However, most people are going to Turkey because Turkey is cheaper. Here in South Africa at 160k, and then in Turkey it's 100,000. That's just the BBL alone. Obviously, I'm not including costs, your fees, costs, staying there and all that. So I'm guessing obviously if you had to sum that up, it's just the same price as here in South Africa. But the only person I know of that in South Africa was Miss XO. Who's this? Cyan. It's XO and Cyan. The rest I'm not sure, but I know the two. I was still speaking about doctors, guys. Just because we went to the same doctor doesn't mean we want to come up with the same results. For an example, Usidi Makatini went to Dr. Pet. She came out with excellent results. La Congo went to Dr. Pet. She came out with excellent results. However, no, man, Doro, I can't say, and Usayan, I can't say. So I like, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying was cotton. Yes, as much as she went to the same clinic, she must not just get or expect to get the same results as Sithelo. I'm not saying she is. I'm just saying she must just factor that in mind, guys. Honestly, when you guys think of these procedures, I hope you guys keep yourself safe. Is it even safe to go to Turkey to put yourself under these conditions? Just keep, I honestly need you guys to take care of yourselves. One thing people say every time you go to surgery, they're like, try the gym. What if you've tried the gym and the gym is just not for you? But one thing I will say is that when you decide to go to surgery or get a BBL, just make sure you are sure about it and you're going to maintain the body, because most people like the results but don't want to maintain. I'm not going to mention the person in question here, but it doesn't help going under the knife so much when you can't even maintain. You want to keep going back because you can't maintain. So yeah, if you get your surgery once, maintain that lifestyle so you don't have to keep going back to places. But nonetheless, the following ladies do look nice. I do not hate them, but I just wanted to show you guys why some of them decided to follow what society wants them to look like. Because, for example, Wandi works at a strip club in Nigeria. Most people, I'm pretty much sure, have a big ass, small waist, so she decided to fall for the trap too. So in bougie also, there's a certain way you need to look in the industry of DJing, not DJing alone, but just being in the industry. She also fell for that. Like, hey, so Jamina, guys, if you like such content from me, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. I love you guys.